Okay, printing out the information, and also we can store information from our Terraform state. So when we execute Terraform apply, it returns a lot of output, and that is getting stored into Terraform tf state file, and we can access information from that file itself directly. We can say, we can go to the aws underscore instance resource, the resource name dot public ip, and we can find the public ip. We can use an output block to print this also. So output resource is to print content, and we can print our attributes that are already saved. We can also use local exec to save such information into another file. We want to save IP addresses or IDs. We can store it into a text file. Okay, so output instance, so you can give the name of your resource whatever you want, and value you can give the path of the attribute that you're looking for. So resource type dot resource name dot the attribute name. Okay, the element is this aws underscore instance dot server dot public underscore ip. Right, so aws underscore instance is the resource type, resource name is the server. So as we give any resource name, right, so like that is, it's just an example server, and attribute name inside that public underscore ip. If you know how to access that, then you can store that information to a text file also by using a local exec provisioner. We have seen remote exec in the previous section. Local exec will execute command locally. So we say, for example, command equal to echo. Echo is for printing, right? So we can say print all this content, redirect the output to this text file. Okay, so let's then try that. Okay, so I have here 3 exercises. So I already have data in this exercise 3. I will just copy all that data to exercise 4, so I don't have to write all that thing again, and you also don't need to do that, because we're going to see only one thing in this: printing output. Okay, so let's open our Sublime editor. You should have exercise 4. Let's close all that. Okay, so let's say I want to print the private IP or the public IP, whatever you want to print. Okay, so we'll go out of this resource block and we'll use this proof output, and you can give any resource name. So I'm gonna say public IP. Value, so let's get our resource type, yes, dot the resource name, which is dub in hyphen instance, and the attribute in that. Now we can find all the attribute from documentation, which I'm going to run you through in some time. For now, if you want to access the public IP, you can just say public underscore IP. Okay, also if you want to print the private IP, let's copy that one more time. We'll see private IP, private IP, and the attribute private IP. Okay, let's save this and let's execute. Now it's the same code from our previous exercise, so it has the provisioning also, everything. Okay, so you should have all the data, same from the exercise 3. Okay, I saved it. Let's go to our git bash. Let's say terraform init, terraform plan. In the plan also you can see the attributes, right? So 2 resources are going to get added. So you see the resources, you can see there, right? Private underscore DNS, private underscore IP, public underscore DNS, public underscore IP. Right now it's nothing because the instance is not created. But for a resource, before you before you put that output block, you can say terraform plan, and you can find which attribute you want, and then you can put it in the print. Okay, so let's say apply now. Okay, the execution completed. You see the output private IP and the private IP of the instance and the public IP. Okay, only that much in this section. I'll see you in the next section. Before that, make sure you destroy.